How to lose belly fat. This is something that I get asked most weeks from clients, and my answer is always the same. You guessed it, calorie deficit. Apparently, a lot of people on social media seem to have quite thick skulls, so you need to say these things a couple hundred times just to get it through. As annoying as it is, I'm afraid you can't spot reduce body fat. Simply put, this just means you can't pick where you want body fat to come from first. To get yourself into that deficit, you've got two options. Number one is to increase your daily energy expenditure. And you can do this in a couple ways. You could take little Rufus for another walk each day. You could start going to an extra gym class, or you could start doing a bit of cardio after your workouts. And option number two is to decrease your energy intake, also known as consuming less calories. You can do this in a couple different ways. You could skip breakfast, also known as intermittent fasting. You could cut out carbs for absolutely no reason, or you could just stop ordering Uber Eats every night. The reason you don't want to focus on losing fat fast, because there's a correlation between the amount of fat you lose each week and the amount of sacrifice that you've got to make. From the last 5 years of doing this whole coaching thing, I've learned that people don't like to make too much sacrifice. It's also not very sustainable, too difficult to stick to. After a couple of weeks, you're going to lose interest and you'll end up being back where you were at the start, saying how diets don't work for you because of your body type. So don't rush the process. Implement small changes and results will come over time. Time is going to pass anyway, so you might as well be making a little bit of progress week on week rather than burning yourself after a couple of weeks and then in a month's time you're sat in the same spot you were before this whole diet thing started.